How do you rebuild a country when the war ends? But peace never comes. In 1944, as Nazi forces retreated from Greece, the country should have been celebrating. Instead, it descended into one of Europe's first and bloodiest confrontations of the Cold War era. The Greek Civil War, which raged from 1946 to 1949, wasn't just a local fight. It was a proxy war, one that would shape the destiny of Europe and preview decades of ideological conflict between the East and the West. On one side stood the Democratic Army of Greece, DSE, a communist-led force made up of resistance fighters who had battled the Nazis during the occupation. Many of them were poor farmers, idealistic youth, and former partisans who believed they had earned the right to govern their country. On the other side, the Greek government, backed heavily by Britain and the United States, determined to prevent the spread of communism in the fragile post-war Balkans. But what made this war even more heartbreaking was how personal it became. Brothers fought brothers, villages split in two, former allies during the Nazi resistance turned their weapons on each other. The mountains of northern Greece became killing fields where neither side gave mercy. Bombings, executions, forced relocations. It was not just war, it was national disintegration. Over 150,000 people died, entire communities were destroyed, and perhaps most tragically, more than 100,000 children were displaced. Some taken across the Iron Curtain, others to camps run by the government. Many never saw their families again. By 1949, with massive U.S. support under the Truman Doctrine, the government forces crushed the communists. But victory did not bring unity. Instead, it left deep political scars and a society crippled by suspicion. For decades, former communists were imprisoned, exiled, or silenced. Greece would swing between democracy and military dictatorship, haunted by a civil war that no one dared speak of. It wasn't until the 1980s that true reconciliation began, with the return of exiles and an effort to finally bury the war's dark legacy. But even today, whispers of that conflict echo in Greek politics and culture, in songs and family stories, and in the unspoken wounds of a nation that tore itself apart in the name of ideology. So, here's a question for you. Can a country ever truly move forward if the ghosts of civil war are never fully laid to rest?